welcome back to Circuit the World. My name's Alice and today we are reviewing Christmas coffees. I like Christmas coffees, I think they're great. Today we are talking about which coffee brand is the best for Christmas themed coffees. We have 3 rounds, which means by the end we will have an overall winner. Our contestants today are Starbucks and Costa. They're probably the 2 biggest coffee brands I know of in the UK. Because we've got things like Pret and Cafe Nero, and there are some others, but they are well known, but not as big as these guys. So I guess in the UK, and please correct me if you disagree down below in the coffee pot, but from my understanding, these are the 2 heavy hitters in the UK. 3 rounds consist of the hot chocolates, open Christmas latte round, and finally, we have to end with a staple and something we can do a direct comparison on, potentially the most important round, the battle of the gingerbread lattes. They did all also have cream on them, but I have now driven home and set up and sat down, so I'm pretty confident the cream has dissolved into the coffee and is no longer on top. I cannot see any cream on the top. Without further ado, let's hit on round 1. I'm not a massive hot chocolate fan, and my reasoning for that is I don't like really rich hot chocolate drinks because they make me feel really full and really like don't want to drink it all, and then I feel like I'm not drinking the whole thing, which is sad. So I have never ordered either of these drinks before. This is a complete blind taste test and we will see which one is best. I don't know which one to start with. I'm going to flip whatever this is to find out who starts. Writing is Starbucks, white mark is Costa. It's Costa to start. We're going with the Black Forest Gâteau hot chocolate. I can also tell you this absolutely stank out my car whilst I was driving home. Not sure I'm gonna like this because I'm not sure the smell is not something that will make me go, I want to drink a lot of that. Okay, that is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. There's like a strawberry taste to it, which is quite nice. But the predominant flavor that is coming through is a hot chocolate. And actually that strawberry richness has given a nice kind of flavor to my mouth. But that's really good, I really like that one. That is a strong start from old Costa here. And now on to Starbucks. The other thing I'm gonna note, Costa only have 2 coffee sizes, which is annoying off the bat, because if you only want a small coffee because you're about to try 6 drinks, you don't really want a regular size. However, this is Starbucks is small, and there is a discernible difference. I think they're around the same price. So this is our toasted marshmallow hot chocolate. Cannot smell anything discernible from it at all. Oh, this is a hard round. Neither of them are in your face rich, neither of them are punching me sideways, and that makes it difficult to decide which is better. That's really good. It doesn't have the aftertaste, it's more of a first taste. You get marshmallows and then you get the hot chocolate. That is good. They are both very good. I cannot decide. Okay, I think I have my decision. This is based purely on texture in mouth and also taste of the hot chocolate, because I think both flavors, the Black Forest Gâteau or whatever it is, and the toasted marshmallow have been done very, very well by both companies. So congratulations to you both on your flavors. I cannot fault them. However, one of them does have a better chocolate flavor in my opinion. And so the winner of round 1, according to me, Starbucks. Starbucks' hot chocolate, just the aftertaste of that is a lot more pleasant to have in the mouth. And that actually goes with my theory on Starbucks, that Starbucks' coffees are sweeter. And so that would make sense why Costa's coffee, not that it is bitter, but a little bit more bitter than the Starbucks hot chocolate. And that is why round 1 goes to Starbucks. Round 2. So Costa first with their very new Irish velvet latte. Now I can't lie to you, I have had this one before. and I do really like it. So I feel like Toffee Nut's already on the back foot because I know I like this coffee a lot. This is also one of their new ones. I think it's their only new one this year, but correct me if I'm wrong. It's supposed to taste like an Irish coffee, but obviously without alcohol. And I've got to say, it does hit that nail on the head. I think there's something up with Costa's cream today. That tasted really bad. Oh dear, Costa. Your servers might have screwed you up here. This is not a good batch of coffee. I can't even taste that is the worst Irish velvet I've had all season. And it's so typical that it's the one that's on the video. Wow, that's bad. I think there's something up with their cream because I noticed it in the chocolate as well. It had like bits in it, but that wasn't that bad. Maybe it's whatever they put in this one. It's just not reacted well to being sat out to wait. That's the first one I've ever had a problem with. I don't know if they put enough syrup in it. I really can't taste that flavour. Oh dear, how the mighty have fallen. That's difficult now for me because I know how good that coffee normally is. And I don't know whether to go off of this specific coffee or to give it the benefit of the doubt and say I know how good that coffee normally is. It is so good. It just tastes like, to the fact that the first time I had one, I nearly went back into the shop and went, I'm about to drive home. Is it okay that I have this? Because it really did taste like an Irish coffee and it was really, really nice. It's really smooth and really velvety. I don't know what's up with that one. It tasted very odd. Let's see if the Toffee Nut Latte can even make an impression on how good I know that coffee is. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. It kind of smells like popcorn, a little bit. Yeah, it is. Oh no. Blech. I'm not a fan of that. I guess this also comes down to taste because some of you guys out there might really, really like nut flavoured coffees. And in that case, you'd really like this because the toffee nut flavour is a very nut strong. It's kind of like if you eat a handful of nuts, that's the aftertaste you get with it. It's very, very strong. But the one thing, and I said it earlier, with the Starbucks coffee, just that first hit is just sugar straight in your face. And that is not what I want in my coffee. I don't really want more. Okay. It's a bit like a Ferrero Rocher, but if you swapped the ratios, so it was a nut-covered chocolate. Round 2 is over, and unfortunately one of the most disappointing round thus far, so I hope the gingerbreads can bring it back for me. It's a bit of a sad one, this one. But the winner of the open Christmas latte round is Costa. Costa is going to take this one. Even though this particular Irish velvet latte does not taste very good at all, I have had so many this month. I know how good, and I remember the reaction I had the first time I drank that coffee, and I know how good it was. And I would be sad if this was the first one I had because I wouldn't have ordered any more of them. And they are very, very good. It's a very good flavour. It's very good at putting across what it wants to be, and I do like that. I think Starbucks is just too sweet in this department, and that's why I'm not a super fan. That is predominantly why this one is losing. But again, if you like nut flavoured things, you would probably prefer this over this. Plus, I wanted to try the eggnog latte, which is my staple Christmas order if I'm in Starbucks, and they said it was discontinued, which made me sad. I mean, I had to get this, which I knew I wouldn't like so much. So actually, Starbucks, you played yourself there by discontinuing the coffee. Final round. Costa already gets bonus points because I get a little dude. And the difference I find with Costa's and Starbucks gingerbread lattes, we have had both in the past, is that Costa put the gingerbread man here and Starbucks crumble him up and put him in there, which means my coffee is bitty. And I don't like that. From past experience, I think I know who's going to win this round, but we shall see. The gingerbread man is dead. Costa first. Now I've ingested their gingerbread man. I think they've gone light on the syrup. Also, this really annoys me. I don't know if you can see, but how low that is. It's So actually, in actuality, there probably is the same amount of coffee in these. Let's see. Wow. Now, Costa do the smart thing by giving you that gingerbread man, because it instantly puts the taste of gingerbread in your mouth before you've even started. Their gingerbread does come through, and it's a little bit like a sudden back-end hit of artificial gingerbread, which is not as pleasant as the nice little gingerbread man you've had, but it kind of reinforces the flavour that's already going through your mouth. I can also confirm that the issue with the Irish Velvet was that coffee only, because this one's fine. There's no bitty bits in this. The flavour's coming through fine. The coffee tastes nice. So I don't know what they did to my Irish Velvet, but I'm very upset about it. Yeah, that's a good staple. Good luck, gingerbread latte. Now you guys normally it's a much stronger smell of gingerbread than this one. Difficult. That's very difficult because the taste of gingerbread is stronger in this one, which is actually working against it, but the coffee and the latte itself is so much smoother. That's very difficult. Too much gingerbread in it for my liking. The coffee is so much better. That's taught me. I thought I had this round sorted. I thought I knew the answer, but I don't. They're both weak where the other is strong, and strong where the other is weak. So this is the better gingerbread flavour, but this has the better latte flavour, and now I'm trying to work out what is more important. So I'm trying to basically work out if difference between the gingerbread flavour is bigger than the difference between the coffee flavour. I'm not sure if that makes sense. It's making sense in my head what I'm trying to do. And I have an answer for you. The winner of the final gingerbread latte round, who also takes the crown of the Christmas coffee champion for their outlet, is Starbucks. Let's hear it for Starbucks, everybody. Well done, Starbucks. Do you have anything to say about this victory? No, I do. Please put 1 pump less of your vanilla syrup in there. You'd have made that decision much easier for me had you have done that. So in the end, with 2 victories to 1, it is Starbucks that I deem the Christmas coffee champion. It did come down to, in that gingerbread round, the actual coffee taste, because although I think there is too much syrup in the Starbucks gingerbread coffee, I did think the coffee itself was so much smoother and nicer that it brought that back. So if I was saying anything, it was like I just said, 1 pump less of the syrup in the Starbucks gingerbread, and you cannot fault it. The only thing I will say is that I do think there are granules of gingerbread in this latte, unless they've changed it this year, because I haven't been ordering them this year because I know that last year they were in there and I didn't like them. And that's the only other thing I would say is bad for them. Normally if I order it, I say don't put the gingerbread bits in it, and they normally sink to the bottom, so I'm not going to know that until I get to the bottom. But I still don't think that's enough to swing it back to Costa's favour. But this is my decision. Feel free to disagree with me, and please let me know down in the comment below what your favourite Christmas coffee is, or Christmas hot drink is, and where you like to go to get your Christmas drink on. But that's it for now, so thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been an absolute blast, as always. If you enjoyed this video, go show that like button some Christmas themed love. And if you want to support the channel, go hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss next time I upload another video. Stay awesome, and I will see you all in the next video! I'm gonna have such a caffeine sugar high after this.